again. Our energy future will not be found in the dark of a mine, but in the light of the sun.
We choose to assert ourselves as a global leader in transitioning to 100% renewable energy. Everything from the Great Society to the New Deal started with a vision for our future.
So Liberal Democrats there on the Hill laying out plans for a massive overhaul of the energy sector and a lot more, too. It's called the New Green Deal. And my next guest helped craft some of President Trump's regulatory rollbacks. Mandy Gunasekara is former Deputy Assistant Administrator in the EPA's Office of Air and Radiation. Welcome to our program. Good morning to you. How'd I do in the name?
You did great. Good morning, Bill.
Thank you for the guidance on that. You resigned yesterday to start a new group, an advocacy group, correct? But originally,
yes,
you were part of the team that helped craft the decision for the president to withdraw out of Paris and the climate accord, which is a significant decision. Let me come back to that. What did you think of the news from yesterday, Mandy?
The news on the Green New Deal, look, it's a complete disaster, and it's a liberal energy fantasy. It's going to cost up to $5 trillion by some estimates. It's going to put in peril 10 million American jobs, hardworking American jobs, in the coal, natural gas, and oil industry. What we're not really sure it would do is do anything good for the environment.
Okay, so, I mean, it's a long way from becoming real, and it's just a resolution right now. Some would argue the movement toward this was crafted 15 years ago. How realistic do you believe this is in 2018?
I don't think it's realistic at all, and you've already seen division in the Democrat Party casting criticisms against it. You saw Nancy Pelosi yesterday cast her criticism towards it. So it's not realistic. It wasn't realistic 15 years ago, and it certainly isn't any more realistic today.
But it does get on the minds of those who are running for president. You had several on the Democratic side who lent their support yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just think it shows that they aren't thinking critically about what this country really needs, which is what we worked on in the Trump administration, ideas-oriented, practical solutions to improve the economy, improve the environment, and expand our energy development.
Mandy, why was Paris not a good deal? Why did you advise the president that way?
The Paris Climate Accord was a bad deal, just like the Green New Deal is a bad deal, because it undermines American competitiveness nationwide. It does very little to actually improve the environment, and it'll cost millions of American jobs. Okay, all right, we've heard that from the president, too. Part of the new Green Deal, upgrade all existing buildings. Working with farmers to eliminate pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, guaranteed job with a family-sustaining wage, high-quality health care. There's a lot in this. Kimberly Strassel takes some shots. Wall Street Journal, it's called The Socialist That Could. Here is the tweet now from Kimberly Strassel. By the end of the Green New Deal resolution, an accompanying fact sheet, she writes, I was laughing so hard I nearly cried. If a bunch of GOPers plotted to forge a fake Democratic bill showing how bonkers the party is, they could not have done a better job. It is beautiful, hashtag Green New Deal. Once this is now public, how does it become a campaign issue, do you think? Yeah, once it becomes public, it obviously is instantly thrust into the centerfold discussion on prevailing campaign issues. I think Democrat candidates for the president are quick to line up against anything that excites their base. The problem is that's not the direction this country should go. The direction the country should go is getting behind the president, working with the president, and helping him effectuate his very proactive and successful economic growth. We've seen historic economic growth, averaging 3% GDP, something people said couldn't be done, while reducing our global emissions significantly. In fact, more than anyone else in the world.
Did you see this coming?
Yeah, we did see it coming. People have been talking about it for a long time. There really isn't much new in the Green New Deal. It's a lot of recycled bad ideas that have failed even under Democratic control in the Senate and under the last administration. All right.
Your new fund is called the Energy 45 Fund. I know you're going to be working on behalf of the president, but that's your new advocacy group, hence the resignation from yesterday. Mandy, we'll see where it goes. Thank you. Gunasekara there in Washington, D.C. More to come. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Bill.
You bet. Julie, what's next?
One of President Trump's